Number 5, Omero Corneo. 11, Dunya Wangu. Number 12, Matt English. Number 14, Bram Del Edema. Number 15, Chris Ledzema. Number 17, Owen Bishop. Number 18, Jordan Dravis Troller. Number 25, Justin King. Number 34, Porter Gigstead. Number 36, Dominic Myers. The Muskies are coached by Kyle Quintel and assisted by Tony Pierce, Carson Gala, and Alessandro Bianchi. And now, the starters for your Maranatha Baptist University SaberCats. Number 1, Joe Shank. Number 5, Aaron Jones. Number 6, David Johnson. Number 7, Robbie Lemon. Number 8, Mateus Ribeiro. Number 10, Pedro Ribeiro. Number 11, Cameron Beachel. Number 12, Joe Green. Number 14, Clayton Beachel. Number 18, Ben Bishop. And number 23, Grant Brock. The university is coached by Jeff Pill and assisted by Dr. Lane Hansel, Taylor Pill, and Matthew Waller. Let's play soccer.
We are live and on the air this afternoon for this matchup between the SaberCats and the Muskies of Lakeland University. SaberCats will be tested here. It's a good tune-up for regionals and for their game this Saturday against regional rival Grace. SaberCats coming off of a nice victory last week in the region as they defeated Emmaus 2-0. Northbound freight train to start the game this afternoon. Northbound freight train, everybody. And so we are underway in style here this afternoon. Kyria got us going with some energy. She was anxious to get this game underway and sped through the starting lineups. Nothing really shocking today out of the SaberCats in their starting lineup. And a pretty traditional look, especially now with the return of the sophomore Grant Brock into the starting lineup on the defensive side. And so we are thankful for the opportunity to play soccer on this gorgeous fall afternoon. Fall is fully in effect now. The sun is out, but I wouldn't say it's having a tremendous impact on the weather, on the temperature. Danelle is in full winter paraphernalia here. We got not only the parka, but the hooded sweatshirt as well. Where are your gloves? You don't have gloves. Oh, she has to do too much with the keyboard. All right. World's finest event staff in the house. And so we are looking forward to a good game. Pedro in the midfield leads the SaberCats this season with 6 goals. Robbie Lemon has now tied the lead for assists, getting both of his season assists in the last game. He assisted on both goals for the SaberCats, who find themselves a little bit under pressure here to start the game. David Johnson on the far side, back for Beachel, and his attempt to send it up the far sideline drifts out of play. And so the Muskies take over right off the bat. Quick throw in down the far sideline. Nice ball into the box. Joe Shank is there. Old Redlegs back in the house today, as they call him, wearing the Red Keepers jersey today. We're thankful to great goaltending that he has done this season. Oh, a nice ball from Aaron Jones. It's got Robbie Lemon with a step on the defender. Defender catches back up to him. Robbie trying to make a move to get around, and does. Ball in the box on the ground. A shot comes in. Oh, and Ben Bishop with a great shot. Thought he had the keeper beat. English got just enough on it as the train passes. That would have been our first train goal of the season, actually, Danelle, if you think about it. What about that? As it is a corner kick for the SaberCats. What a great one-time shot from Ben Bishop. Sent in low by Pedro. Lemon dropped it off for Beachel, I believe, but his shot goes clear of goal. And the SaberCats come away empty-handed. What a great threat, though. That was a great early threat from the SaberCats. Yielded a shot on goal. English did just enough to push it wide for the Muskies. perhaps they are maybe going to be a little more respectful of the SaberCats attack. I don't know. We'll see. The all-time series between these clubs has been pretty lopsided. 13-7 in favor of Lakeland over the years. The last time they met was October 15th of this year, where SaberCats really controlled possession. According to Coach Pill, they controlled possession most of the game, and yet came away with a 0-3 loss in the game. And nice ball over the top. Joe Green making a good run. See if he cuts it back. He's got help coming from Aaron Jones, who runs around the right side. Now Bishop misconnects with Jones and sends it out of play over the end line. Coach Pill said we invented new ways to give up goals in the last game against the Muskies, and so that's not high praise from the head coach. Unfortunately, just a few miscues, I suppose, along the way. And that'll happen. That'll happen. Oh, thank you. Another foray into the box. It's Pedro carrying it in. Sent that ball into space. I'm not sure exactly. Just went weird off his foot. That was, I think he was just trying to lightly chip it, and it went. He hit a flyer. That happens to me sometimes. You're only, you're in the rough, and you just don't know how it's going to jump out of there. Maybe that's what happened. Little pressure from Lemon. We'll work it up the near sideline. Oh, a nice ball over the top. Good weight on this one. David Johnson's got some work to do. Oh, he steps on and makes a nice turn. Well done, David. David Johnson has just been having a year, hasn't he? Oh, look at this ball over the top. Robbie Lemon's there. Keeper's out of his box. Lemon's there. Doesn't have enough on it. It's creeping towards the goal and just wide. Are you kidding me? How? How did that stay out? Oh, my. Robbie did all the work, and that ball just agonizingly slow roll towards the goal and just wide. Keep working, Robbie. We'll get one here. We'll get one. My, oh, my. Another nice ball over the top, though, from Aaron Jones. Did you see that one? That was a beauty. Keep it up. There's Matty Ribeiro. Connects with Pedro. I was thinking about, his alternate nickname and all that. When he scores goals is Pablo. I was realizing we got it wrong, Danelle. I mean, not only did we get it wrong, but we got it wrong in a wrong way. That's the worst way to be wrong, is like double wrong. Because he's Brazilian, which means it's Portuguese, not Spanish.
That's actually right.
So it should be Paulo, not Pablo. All right? I mean, duh. What was I thinking when I mispronounced it the other day? I should have mispronounced it correctly in the Portuguese. So my apologies to the Ribeiro clan, the entire extended Ribeiro family that probably... Oh, this is a ricochet. It's green. Is he onside? No, the flag goes up, and so this won't count. And as it is, not off by much, but you could tell kind of by his body language on that one that he was kind of wondering about whether he was onside, and the official was all over it. Here's Aaron Jones once again recovering possession right off the free kick for the SaberCats. Slide across to Matty. Nice run. Up the left side. Pedro can't quite get to it. So I don't know if it's like better that it's worse wrong, or if it's better to be right wrong or wrong wrong. You can weigh in the comments. I mean, if you're going to be wrong, it should be like all the way wrong. Oh, this is a bad ball back from Grant, but Joe gets to him. Saved him. Nah, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. Let's don't do that again, boys. As it is, still a deep throw in, not out of the woods yet. Here goes the Muskies with a long throw into the box. Beachel was there. It's headed over his head, and Grant Brock deflects it wide. not quite cleared yet. Top of the box, now sent to the opposite side. One timed to the far post. Header is there. Nice shot. We'll give it a shot on goal. Joe Shank is there to snag it. It was going to sneak just under the bar. And so that shot came in from number 25, Justin Kane, from Houston, Texas. Wow, kid from Texas. Came all the way up to play soccer in Wisconsin. I respect that. David cuts it back. Here's Beachel. Back to him. Good 1-2. A little too strong, and it was Kane that stepped up to intercept it. Now sliding it in neatly, and a shot comes in from 11, Dunya Wangu. Came from the Milwaukee School of Languages. I've never heard of that. Probably a soccer powerhouse, though. Nice move from David. Now he sends it inside. Intercepted by the left back. Sent wide over the far sideline, and a throw in for the SaberCats. You think I'm right with that? We should look that up, if the Milwaukee School of Languages has a strong soccer program. I'm guessing just by the international flavor of it that most likely, ooh, this is a good clearance from the keeper. And Wangu is running on for it. Jones sends it back to Shank and then runs out wide to give him an option. Instead, Shank goes inside, handled well by Cameron. Oh, big news from Cameron. Did you hear about what happened with Cameron Beachel over the weekend?
I did.
Yes. So, Maranatha SaberCats soccer connection. I love it when these happen in my family. As this one goes through and Grant Brock is there to handle it. He'll turn it out wide. Is that we have players from the men's and women's teams getting engaged. And good ones, too. That's the thing, right? Like, these are both, like, the best, huh? So, Cameron and Megan Prigge got engaged over the weekend. Hot breaking news here. It's probably already been on Snapchat and Be Real and wherever other social media, MySpace. What is that? Instagram? Never heard of it.
Okay.
Nice ball over the top. Keeper is there. Lemon doesn't get a piece of it this time. Pedro's there to jump on it, though. And now the keeper retreats. I would, too, if I saw Pedro coming at me. Here he is, putting it on the right. Shot deflected. Ricochet here to the near side. Megan had to shut it down early this year on the soccer field, but still, that was big news from the weekend. Of course, Mike and Chelsea both played soccer, so that was another good one. Sent out wide. They don't have the Milwaukee School of Languages has no. They haven't been keeping up with it. I'll be. Looks like they. Can you look at the roster? I'll be able to tell you the schedule if you show me the roster and where they're from. Pass through, intercepted by Green. Good positioning. Came back for it. Here's Pedro. No, they don't tell you where they're from, but you can tell from the names themselves. They have a little bit of an international flavor, would you admit? Oh, yeah. A lot of hyphenations. That's how you know they're good at soccer. Grant Brock jumped in front of that one. Now he's going to dribble. That was handled. No call. David standing tall. Oh, a nice through ball. Flag is staying down. I'm surprised. He was pretty close there. Shank was there to grab it just in time. It came just across the line of his box. Beachel with a nice touch. Holds possession for the SaberCats. Clips it back for Aaron Jones. Jones surveys the field, now cuts it back for some space. Back inside for Beachel. Beachel's pass is disrupted. Jones jumps on it, now chips it ahead, looking for Lemon. And taken out of the air by Chris Ledesma. Beachel with a nice step. Ben Bishop gets to it. Headed forward, kind of ping-ponging around in the midfield here. See which team wants to break out with it. A nice flick on in space for Porter Gigstead. And there's Clayton Beachel coming across, handling that one. Oh, and an errant pass gives the Muskies a throw-in here on the near sideline. As we said, on Saturday, the SaberCats will play Grace, which you would have thought early in the season would have had implications in the region, but in fact does not, as Grace and Maranatha have cemented their places in the region already. So 1-2, but you can't say it's not an important game, as no doubt the path to nationals will have to go at some point through Grace, you would think. And so Maranatha will be able to size up the competition here on the home field. The regional tournament is going to be hosted at Great Lakes this year, and that is Maranatha's first opponent. So kind of a bummer in a way that the lower seeded team will sort of luck into a home field advantage in the region tournament since they just happen to be hosting it. So that kind of stinks. Nothing we can't overcome, though, right, Danelle? Nice long pass and then headed inside. Beachel is there to put an indecisive touch on that one, wouldn't you say? Now he comes through it and provides the definitive touch. And it's a good one, finding Pedro. And Ribeiro gives up possession momentarily. Bishop is there. You know what? Ben Bishop has done great this season and coming in kind of late in the season is that he recovers possession for the SaberCats. He doesn't hold possession for the longest period of time, but he oftentimes is the one to jump in there with a good challenge and win the ball back for the SaberCats, and that's such a vital role in the midfield. He's usually got great position and awareness with his maturity and experience as a player. So here he is right now, jumping into the fray as the Muskies carried across, and then a flag goes up for offside as that pass caught the winger by surprise a bit. Actually popped up and hit him in the arm too. And so Beachel will go back to Shank. I say this team has a very good chance of making it to nationals. They've been ranked in the top 10, but for a kind of ridiculous loss at Andrews a week ago, they would probably still be in the top 10. They, as it are in the RV category, receive votes. And Aaron Jones showing his pace. Oh, crafty. Popped that one up and surprised Wangu. How to play, though, for a Muskies throw-in off Joe Green. Myers cuts it back. Corneo sends it long to the far wing. David Johnson has to come over to mark his man. Stays with him. Shepherds him into the box and out of play. That's going to be a goal kick. Sure enough. I like this officiating crew. Don't you like these refs? It's a good crew. Just want to get a little goodwill out there in case I have to say anything critical later on. We'll see. No, this is a good crew. David looking up the sideline, cut out. Here's Pedro. Cuts it back, now searching forward. Oh, this is a good ball for Green. Green's got a chance at it. Tracks it down, now sends it across low. Where's Matty? Just a step late. Man, that was a very inviting ball in. A great idea from Joe Green. Just nobody there in support for the SaberCats. I think it was touched by a defender, so out for a white throw-in. Davin, what's he calling? Calling a improper procedure on the throw-in. as it is. Daven earns it right back for the SaberCats, and Lemon with a great move bursts into the box, drives it across, off the crossbar, and down and in. Oh, that was a goal. Come on now. Bounced over the line. No? 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 Official waves it off. Oh, my. Bounced off the inside of the crossbar and down. We thought for sure it was inside the goal. SaberCats once again as close as you can possibly get and still be level at no goals apiece. Oh, my.
Just announce it.
No, we don't get to claim it. It's actually the officials that we don't get a vote in that. If we did, believe me, we'd have a lot more goals. Off Joe Green and out of play. The Muskies will throw it in. Pedro doing the work. Green goes along with it. Lemon on his horse. He's going to beat the defender. Knows he has pace to get around him now. And that's a critical piece of information, isn't it? Now he's at the flag. Wins it again. Past the defender. Oh, how? He's going to want that back. He's going to want that back. That's all right. Shake it off, Pedro. You guys just keep on knocking. We have earned so many good chances here. Keep on knocking. That one was teed up. He had too much time, don't you think, Danelle? Too much time. It was just too easy. Too easy. He likes it. He likes the difficulty rating at least 5.
That was like a 2.5.
Yeah. Nice defending. Maddie says it's over the line, and in fact, the official confirms, and it's a SaberCats corner kick. So that was earned by Maddie Ribeiro. Good hustle. And the defender got there, but knocked it out of play. See if the SaberCats can once again produce some magic.
Hey, get your spots. Who's the keeper?
Sent it to the far post. Green pops it up in the air. Lemon was in front of the keeper, but snatched out of the air by English. 6'3" goalkeeper. That's the kind of size you want right there, man. That is some coverage. Daven got it away, and the flag goes up. It is offside. That never happened. Good discipline by the back line to force the offside there with the trap. Back to Beachel. Let's not find any ways to give up goals. You know, like when they're playing around with it back there, that's what I always think. Bad things can happen. Guys sneak up on you and a mishit or a clump of grass in the wrong place. That's what happened to me anyway. Back in 1991. I'll never forget it. Neither will Corey Smith, our goalkeeper. Green sends one high. There it is. That's that Ben Bishop effect, getting the ball back for the SaberCats. And there again, he gets a piece of that. Wingu is looking for a long ball. Instead, they'll work the far sideline. And Beachel cuts it out. David Johnson walks it ahead. Ben Bishop one times back to him, and then a slide tackle. Has no effect on David Johnson. The man can leap tall buildings with a single bound. Sir! Beachel shields it off and allows Joe Shank to pick it up as it rolled softly into the box with the attacker looming in the form of Owen Bishop. Sent long ahead. That one's held up in the wind, do you think? Yeah. These soccer parkas are clutch, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a nice ball. Wengu gets ahead on it. Gonna try and track it down himself. And the foul given as Grant Brock goes to ground. Comes up clapping, so that's a good sign. We're always a little bit like, hold your breath. Coach Fuller was out here, the basketball coach, watching carefully. Coach Fuller, you think Coach Fuller's like got any fingernails left watching the end of the soccer season and Grant Brock out there like banging? He's got to be like, no. Woo! Yeah, oh, he's over there. I promise you. Here goes Pedro dribbling through the defense. Now a shot comes in low and wide. Not quite dialed in yet with the range, would you say? That's a fair statement? He'll get there, though. You know he's going to get there. And then look out. Katie bar the door. Long ball once again over the top and headed down. Wengu trying to get to it. Now it's 3 defenders combining to win it back, and Cameron Beachel in the midfield will carry it forward for the SaberCats. I see what Coach is saying, like controlling possession, chances, knocking on the door, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, like something on the counterattack for the Muskies. You can see how these could turn into a bad deal. So we need to get through the door and not just knock on it. Here's Deladima. Sends one long. Bang it down. That's right. Owen Bishop in the far side. He's got Wengu. He's got Gigstead in the middle. And Gigstead steps over it, marked by Ben Bishop. Now back to him into the box. Ben is there. Gets a piece of it. And I believe it was touched by the SaberCats defense, and so out for a corner kick for the Muskies, their first of the afternoon. Everyone goes forward for the Muskies, and now 2 will retreat. Driven in low. Maddie got a foot on it, and they'll do it again.
Rob, look at the numbers. Short corner.
Again driven in low, and again out of play. This time last touch by the Muskies, and so Joe Shank will set it up for a goal kick. Nice ball out for Johnson. David lost it over his foot. Matty wins it back. There goes Ribeiro. Oh, it's chipped away from him. Justin Kane working for it. Now Matty comes back with it. Ben Bishop winning the ball back. There it is. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? I've been watching these games. Here's Pedro, now on the front foot. Oh, a nice challenge by Homero Cornejo. Bishop drives it through the left foot. Aaron Jones up into the attack and not quite able to get there before English snatched it. And now his long punt over the top. He's trying to start a counterattack. Beachel was there. Grant Brock comes over to pick it up. And now with a spin and a shot, it goes wide for a goal kick. Ben Bishop again. Robbie Lemon coming to help out. Dragged down from behind. Call given. Imagine that. Well, I mean, it would be hard to call that one on Robbie when the guy grabbed him from behind and pulled him down. I'm sure there's probably a way, but not this time. Jones will have to drive it into the wind here. And goes out wide for Matty Ribeiro. Clipped out of play by Kane. And now David Johnson will throw it in. Again, Lemon is fouled, and this in a dangerous area as the fullback, Homero Cornejo, got 0 soccer ball and 100% of Robbie Lemon. Mostly the head. All right, Aaron, curl one in there. Oh, he's got the magic spray. Did you see that? He's got the line. I haven't seen that much this year. Yeah. We don't pay him any extra for bringing that, but I'm glad when they do. All right, here goes Aaron Jones. Put one in there, Aaron. Smoke it. Oh, he does. He smoked it. Just over the bar. That was a curler, too. English should have had no chance whatsoever, right? No, he might have. But as it is, it goes over the bar and out of play. Goal kick from the back. The Muskies will play it out. Now Robbie comes up to pressure. And it comes out wide. Campuzano. Elburn, Illinois. I don't know where Elburn is. Grant Brock, nobody on. He'll turn it back upfield, looking for options. Southbound freight train, is it? No, it might be an Amtrak. Yep, southbound Amtrak. So, 1-1. Beachel headed it forward. Still taken by the Muskies. Gigstead sends it into the box. Wangu sends it out wide. Kane on the far sideline, marked by Matty Ribeiro. And Matty pushes it further up the field. Decompress the defense a little bit here. Kane dispossessed. Nice challenge. I think it was Beachel got a foot on it. Oh, and here's Pedro in space. Oh, his touch is a little heavy. He gets there anyway. Pedro sends himself into space. Now look out, baby. There it is. Oh, are you kidding? No. How could it not? Off the post. Oh, that was so close. Oh, he beat everybody around the left side. And that was just beautifully played. This one headed in, and Joe Shank will pick it up. I can't believe that went off the post. I thought for sure we'd see it roll into the back of the net. And it just broke our hearts as it clanked off the right upright. Aaron Jones with a nice flick on. How are we not on the board right now? You know what it is? It's because of the stinking scoreboard. So I'm going to wait for the action to die down, and I'll tell you what's going on with that. The long-awaited new scoreboard update. Campuzano sends one through. Aaron Jones is marking him on the far side. Sent back inside. Thought about a long shot. Now carries it forward. Clips it out to the wing, who was standing about 3 miles offside. And doesn't want to hear about it, but sometimes the truth hurts. All right, so the new scoreboard is here, and they sent it to us, which I'm grateful for, without any instructions. And so when the guys got over there to start putting it up, they realized it was going to be way more complicated than they had time to do before the next home game. And so it's probably not getting installed until after the last home game. Because you'd hate to take the old one down and then not be able to get the new one going, right? Then Donnell would be up here with those like turnover score things. Did you ever have those like in high school or grade school? Like Park and Rec?
For the Muskies, number 26, Cody Voita.
All right, a substitution for the Muskies. Oh, a nice pass inside. Shot comes in low, not much on it, and it's a good thing because they had that one. They had us fooled on that one. And the shot comes in from Ledesma. And Joe Shank able to dive to his right and stop it. David Johnson sends one up the line, but too far. Not a bad play. And there he wins it right back. I love that. I love that. You make a mistake, shake it off, come back, win it back, make the play. He did. Here's Joe Green. He's got all kinds of options. Use them, Joe. Work them. Here he goes. Verde steps it off for Aaron Jones. Into the middle, and Robbie unable to get on it. Beachel is there, holds it, and sends it wide, but not quite into the vicinity of Matty Ribeiro. That ball through is initially intercepted by Jones and now picked up by David Johnson, deflected by a Muskie, and they'll recover possession and continue the counterattack. Deladima. Kind of a sustained possession here for the Muskies as they're building up their offensive attack in the midfield. Now they'll chip it over the line. Jones unable to get a piece of that. Sent into the middle. A great save from Joe Shank, and now carried wide by David Johnson. Shank took that one off the face, I think, did he? He's flexing his jaw like that one got him pretty square. Whoa! Whoa! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Lemon finally earns one as he goes to ground, and that was no simulation whatsoever. He certainly got shoved as he came through. And will this be a PK? What's going on? What? Wait, what? Oh, was he offside? It overrides. I guess they're saying he was. Oh, rats. Okay, so the foul happened after the offside occurred, and so the Muskies will take possession. So Lemon certainly has the officials' attention, and he's on the good side today. Like that's usually he has their attention, and it's the other direction. Yeah. He gets called so many times for foul. You know what it is? It's because the guy is so big. Like Robbie's not the mismatched size, It's about Robbie's same size. Here's Pedro dribbling through everybody, through the challenge, maintains possession, rolls it off for Beachel. He's got Green. Green clips it to the left side, looking for Matty. Matty woke up real quick there. Did you see that flinch? He was like, oh, wait. Now he's in on it. David Johnson wins it. He's got room, sends it into left foot, and not quite able to put enough on it. Beachel sends it in low, and English scoops it up. You know what this game needs? This game needs more Hudson Sturm. It needs 100% more Hudson Sturm, and it's about to get it too. Next pause in the action. The difference maker will be entering the pitch. I believe it. I believe it. Here's Matty Ribeiro. Nice move. Finds Pedro. Oh, look at that pass. And sent wide with the slide tackle. That'll give the SaberCats an opportunity to substitute. And Hudson Sturm is in. He'll come in for David Johnson, who has been doing an amazing job today. Sturm will replace him like for like on the left side of the defense. Aaron Jones. Nice move. Gets himself clear. Oh, drives this ball across. Matty, get there. And he does. Matty, one time, left-footed and over the crossbar. That's 3 points in a different sport. Not this current one, though, unfortunately. He grew up playing football, but that's just because that's what they call soccer in his homeland. That's out of play. What's that?
So that's just because they're wrong.
If you look into why it's called soccer versus football, that is kind of an interesting historical story. Beyond the scope of our commentary today, though. I'm sure there'll be a Ken Burns documentary coming out soon about the game of soccer. As soon as he finishes the Revolutionary War. Actually, I heard that's coming out on Friday. Ball over the top. Aaron Jones heads it aside. Now it's gone wide. Campuzano. Oh! Now the foul is called. So the potential advantage was given, and then another foul was committed, and so we'll go back to the original foul on Aaron Jones and not play the second foul on Joe Green, and hopefully that clarifies things for you. And out of play. Drifted wide. And Ben Bishop will come out in favor of Josh Donovan. See how the alignment changes. Usually Josh comes up and plays the wing, as it looks like he will, and Joe Green will go back inside in the midfield. And Oingu sends one into the middle. Hudson Sturm's first touch of the ball game. And feels the pressure and runs away from it. Then dispossessed. Oh, that was a challenge from Jordan Davis Troller, no relation. Ball into the box, it's wide and out of play for a goal kick. Wengu jumped up and grabbed the crossbar. That was cool.
Checking in from the Muskies, number 21, Aaron Priester.
Danelle, can you jump up and grab the crossbar like that?
I can touch it. I don't think I can grab it.
Touch it. Oh, touching it's the first thing to grabbing it. And we'll do it again as the substitution had not quite been completed. And now he says we'll go along with it. And Joe Shank puts a big red leg into it. Pedro dribbles through the midfield. Outstepper. Lemon in space. Found a seam between the center backs. Here's Matty Ribeiro trying to win across. And shot out wide for a throw-in. He'll take it quickly. He's got Sturm. And Lemon inside goes for the inside choice. Lemon, we're trying to roll it back to him, and it's out of play for a goal kick. Trying to work that ball in a little bit deep. We got just over 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Still no score, although the SaberCats have been knocking on the door. Let's see, we have a crossbar and a post. Yeah, and a couple of field goals. Yep, and it's headed back so Shank can pick it up. I really thought that one that Joe hit the inside of the crossbar and hit down. He was standing right there and thought it was in. And he would never lie about it. I mean, he is a good Baptist boy. He would never dissimulate, prevaricate, or exaggerate. There you go. I got all three. A little too much weight on that through ball. Wangu looking a little frustrated right now. He's been running after a lot of balls, and neither team able to break through yet. Pedro jumps on this one. He's got Donovan on the right side. Goes for the left side to Matty Ribeiro. Got a little space. Matty drives it into the box. Oh! Donovan will hold it in. Rolls it in. Green tried to redirect it towards goal, but not enough on it. The center back clears it out. It was a nice ball in from Donovan, trying to pick out a second level option as support arrived. It was the right play, the right time, and the right position, but Green just a little bit wrong-footed on that one. Nice ball through to Wangu, but the flag goes up, and that has plagued the Muskies this game as About a half a dozen offside calls here in the first half. 4 minutes. Will either side break through here in the first half? Both teams with chances. I would say if it came down to a beauty contest on the quality of chances, the SaberCats would be in the lead, but unfortunately there's no voting at the end of the game. This one's a pretty nice ball through, but once again the flag is up for offside. Danelle, I have a question. I don't know if you are in charge of lining the field. Are you in charge of lining the field?
I know the person who is, but
I like that we put the logos on there this year. Those are pretty nice. Yeah, except that they've faded and need to be updated. You think we should do that for Saturday or just let it go at this point? I don't know if we have any spray paint budget left.
that's not.
Rolled back dangerously, but sent long and then cleared back towards the SaberCats attack. And here's Maddie giving chase, can't quite get there. Sliding effort as that one goes out over the far sideline. And a reserve comes in for the Muskies. It is number 24, Diego Flores. I feel like there's a professional named Diego Flores. Corneo switches fields. Deladema back to him. He makes his run forward from the back line. Now tries to slot one through. Beachel is there. And Clayton recovers possession and then chips it into the midfield. Stolen away by Deladema. And now he's on the front foot with options. And nicely taken away by the defense. Josh Donovan brings it up the near sideline. Pedro gains possession in the midfield. Lemon trying to stay on side, taken to ground. Now Matty Ribeiro trying to switch back, and he is fouled at the edge of the box. And so this is going to be a great opportunity here for the SaberCats in the closing seconds of the first half. Matty's trying to shake it off. He looks a little bit shaken up. So Aaron Jones will step over it and drive it into the wall, and that's got to be – that's supposed to be a yellow card. So Aaron should have probably been a little bit more patient on that one and demanded his space. He's entitled to space from the wall. Instead, I think he was trying to create a infraction by going quickly, and the official made a judgment call that in trying to restart quickly, he was waiving his right to that space, in which case it was a dumb play. And so that's probably going to be discussed at halftime. And now Aaron Jones sends it forward. Campuzano fighting for it with Beachel, comes away with it and lays it off for Gigstead. Gigstead stolen away by Beachel. Robbie Lemon, and Lemon, that's the third one to 0. He himself hasn't been called for any fouls. 3 fouls against Robbie in this game. It is historic. This is a historic event, and the first half is going to end with no score, but the SaberCats with a lot of confidence here heading into halftime. A few things to tweak and talk over, but on the whole, very happy with that first half.
And that's the end of the first half.
And all of those great scoring opportunities. So we will warm up here for a little bit at halftime. You can get yourself some hot chocolate and think about your life choices. That you should really be out here with us, honestly. And if you have time, if you're within 15 minutes of the campus, you should get here for the second half. It's going to be a banger because the SaberCats will be playing with the advantage of the wind, I think, in the second half. And I'm thinking multiple goals. Are you thinking multiple goals? All right, let's do it. All right, we are back for the second half. And the SaberCats will come out in their starting alignment with David Johnson on the left side of the back line. And Ben Bishop in the midfield with Robbie Lemon on the front line. And the Muskies will start in possession. Neither team breaking through in the first half, although the SaberCats had many opportunities. And the Muskies also had a few. Ben Bishop doing the work in the midfield. David gets ahead on it. Matty clips it ahead for Ben. Nice in for Pedro. Tries to inside out. And he's back on the ball. Now he completes the pass. Here's Bishop on the left side. Ben pauses, shoots it inside. Intercepted momentarily and then popped forward by David Johnson. Ben will carry it into the box. Drives it in low. Kind of indecisive on that one. And in spite of that, a defensive error will give the SaberCats a corner kick early here in the second half. Matty's going to send it in quick. Sends it to the far post. And they're going to say it went over the line as it traveled towards the goal. Even though it eventually came in, it's got to come in immediately. And it can't swing in like that one. Soccer, one of the unusual sports where even the ball in the air can go out of the boundaries. Even if it doesn't land out of bounds. Kind of a dangerous ball across. David dealt with it initially. Back in possession are the Muskies. They'll regroup. Davis Trawler sends it back. No relation. Jones gets a foot on it. Nice challenge. Very patient in defense. Up ahead for Green. Rolls it on for Lemon. Sent across. Nice ball. Here's Pedro trying to get there. And center back comes up to take it and makes a run forward as Dominic Myers before David Johnson stops his progress cold. Justin Kane throws it in. Headed away by David, and now Matty juggles it forward. Back on the ball. Inside, finds Cameron Beachel, and now Joseph Green. Beachel gets there just in time. Nice bit of dribbling, but then a little short on that pass, and stepping on it is Porter Gigstead. Back the other way come the Muskies. They'll switch fields. Kane drives it inside. Bishop gets a foot on it. David Johnson's challenge. Sliding inside for Wengu. Flag goes up offside, no goal. And once again, the Muskies in an offside position. Good discipline by the back line, although that's the kind of discipline that makes your heart stop a little bit when you see them break through like that. And you think, oh boy, I hope the flag was up. Green, or Shank, goes along with it, looking for Green. Over his head, instead it's Lemon there. And Matty got a foot on it. Pedro comes up. He also got a foot on that one, but just a little bit beyond his reach. High pressure from the SaberCats, trying to force a bad pass and a turnover. Long ball. David Johnson trying to judge the wind and does well to head it out over the near sideline. Muskies take too much advantage on the restart here. Jordan Davis Trawler is 6'5", but he looks taller than that. Foul called on 34, Porter Gigstead. Aaron Jones looks to go long with it. SaberCats get forward. David Johnson's gone forward here on the near side, and the ball is a good one right to him. Pedro wheels through traffic and dispossessed as Maranatha's cross-country team runs by. They are headed to nationals after the super regional results from last weekend. Got the update in Chapel today. The men's team has qualified for nationals, and several individuals have also qualified. And so we'll look forward to good results from that competition. The women's team had, I know, 2 that qualified just this last weekend on the individual side as well. So I think that adds to a couple that already had, doesn't it?
Qualified this last weekend.
Yeah.
Cooper already.
Right. So Cooper had already qualified. Briggy added to the qualifiers list. And so at least the 2 of them, there's a little bit of back and forth with the home office on the rest of the team status, as there's some ambiguity in the handbook. Oh, a ball comes right in, and Wengu got a foot on it, but over the line and out for a goal kick as that ball was driven in with some oomph. Jones one times it ahead. This is a beautiful ball forward, and Pedro was there. Had no choice but to go out over the end line, and Pedro with pace, and Aaron Jones, what vision. He was 60 yards ahead of him on the other side of the field, and Aaron picked him out. That was incredible. Pedro takes the corner, drives it in near post, and sent back over. They'll do it again. Good idea, says Coach Pill.
Junie, you stay high with Warner.
This one goes to the far post. Beachel is running on, headed away by the center back. Clayton gets on it. Here's Pedro, drives it deep, chips it inside. Oh, it's a beautiful ball. Sent wide by Campuzano, and he tracks it down. Joe Green is there. Joe wins it back, rolls it across. And now the flag goes up, and a card is going to be issued. To who? Is that a foul on the far side? Do we know who the card was shown to? Number 2. Okay, so Campuzano issued a yellow card for the challenge just outside the box. Now, I can promise you that Aaron Jones is not going quick on this one. He's going to demand every inch of real estate that he is entitled to. And he may even require it to be in writing. I don't know. Yes, and there goes the spray, and Campuzano retreats behind the line. And now Aaron Jones. This is delicate, though. You can't just slam it in there with power. You've got to chip it over the wall and put it in a good area for the attack. Grant Brock is forward from the back line. Jones sends it in low. It's redirected towards English, and he falls on it. And once again, the SaberCats are denied from a dangerous area on the restart. It's a good ball from Aaron. And Shank is shanking around with it back there. I don't like that. Okay, a good ball through, and Pedro unable to beat the last man. Corneo. Held in play. David Johnson is there on the near side, challenging, and now Matty recovers possession and cuts it back. Nice turn. And he picks out Pedro in the middle. One-time pass ahead. Oh, Lemon is there. Misplayed by the defense. Robbie's got options. You got Pedro in the middle. If he can cut it across, can't quite get the angle on it and the power to get it into the center, as Pedro was unmarked in the middle as the double team came over to challenge Robbie. It was all started on the misplay, but the SaberCats once again turned back. And now on the counterattack come the Muskies. Rolled in, and Shank will grab it. No doubt looking for a quick restart here. He'll send them long. The wind is picking up, wouldn't you say? I think probably 17, 18, gusts of 25. Have you seen the hurricane videos? Those are unbelievable. It's a big one. We got to pray for our folks in the path of that thing. We don't get a lot of hurricanes up here in Wisconsin. That is one of the benefits.
Off the lake, though, derechos, however they say it.
Gazpacho.
That sounds like a sneeze.
I think it's an Italian dish.
Naomi.
Derecho is what you're thinking of.
Toss this, please. Thanks.
Substitute is trotting off the field.
Checking in for the Muskies, number 10, Roman Briggs.
David Johnson with a nice steal. Now he'll drive it forward. He's got Matty on his left, trying to send it through, unable to get it past Justin Kane. Davis Trawler carries it forward, splits the defenders. Aaron Jones stays with his man. And he and David Johnson combine. And now a white throw-in, no foul called, as Kane got a piece of the ball and a piece of the errand. David, long throw in. Matty goes to ground, and he is fouled. And in fact, that is quite enough of that, says the official, and shows a yellow card to Dominic Myers for the push in the back. And that's an example of an accumulation. As the official sees enough fouls, he will eventually try to regain control by showing the colors. Aaron Jones. Cody Vota back into the ball game for the Muskies, and he comes in for the aforementioned Dominic Myers. Playing on a yellow, you don't want to pick up another one, especially for an aggressive defender. Nothing wrong with being an aggressive defender, but it'll take a little bit of a bite out of you. And that's what you can't afford, especially with the SaberCats continuing to knock on the door. Man, they got to get one here. This would be a real quality win for the SaberCats if they could eke one out here against a pretty good NAC competitor. Beachel got a piece. David Johnson snags it for the SaberCats, trying to find Pedro in the midfield. Instead, it bounces to Lemon. Lemon with a smart pass. And Pedro collides with the defender. I think it was actually on the kick. They both got to the ball at the same time. And now in the midfield, again, a card is going to be shown. Another Muskie in the book. And this one is where Ben Bishop has been fouled at the bottom of the circle by number 14, I believe, Bram Deladama. So the captain, Davis Trawler, is over to gain clarification on behalf of the Muskies and plead their innocence of intent. And the official saying, well, I just haven't seen it that way. So that's the third yellow card issued to the Muskies. 2 players on the field currently. 2 and 14 in the book. Jones drives it. Far post. Matty's there. Grant tries to keep it in play, but out of play it goes. for a goal kick into the wind. See if the SaberCats can put some high pressure in here and force a turnover. Maybe get another offensive chance and convert one here. David, good strong play. Bishop called for the foul. Thought he had been fouled and streaking forward, and now realizes he's got to retreat back as that one went the other way. Can't blame him for thinking that, because every foul so far has pretty much been against the SaberCats. Nice ball in, just beyond the leaping foot of Wengu. Aaron Jones making that run forward on the far side. Wengu stayed with him. Jones just kept on running like he wasn't even there. Carries the ball coast to coast. Now drives it to the far post. Disrupted before Pedro could get on it. Now he tracks it down at the corner. He's got support in David Johnson. Pedro sends it into Matty. Matty working his way through. Gets back to his feet. Still has the ball. Back heels it to Pedro. Pedro sidesteps a defender. Now he's Malachi crunched by two of them, as we say here in Wisconsin. And now the counterattack underway. Jones called for the foul as Wengu goes down. Tangled up. Not much in it, just to tangle up. But no, Jones is going to be given a card here, as it was a challenge from behind under the technical specifications of the rule. And so Davis Troller standing over it momentarily. I don't see a lot of urgency. Like, these guys got their heads down. They're just kind of walking up there. Now they'll take their positions. Sent over the line and right into the welcoming and loving arms of Joseph Shank. Crossfield pass for Ribeiro. Matty steps on it, gains possession, trying to turn it back upfield, stops it. Ooh, how do you do that? That was amazing. Riggs. Did you think you were going to outrun Grant Brock? That was just a bad plan from the beginning, okay? Silly. Have you learned nothing? And the SaberCats win to throw in three reserve substitutes will come in. David Johnson heads out. Matty Ribeiro heads out, and Robbie Lemon. And onto the field for the SaberCats comes Braden Cox, Clayton Miller, and the freshman William Alsop, who gets the ball right away. Will has been tremendous coming on. He has definitely got a great future ahead of him for SaberCats athletics. Soccer at the top of that list. I think he should play all the sports. Oh, nice. Here comes Alsop. Slides one through for Pedro. Pedro goes out wide for Cox. Flag stays down. Braden's over it. Braden drives one in. Just a beat too late, as it gave Corneo an opportunity to get back in position defensively. But as it is, the deflection off the defender gives the SaberCats a corner kick. And Pedro goes out to line it up. Grant Brock runs forward. Ben Bishop will hang back along with Miller and Jones. Pedro, oh, this is a good one. Headed away. Nobody there to contain. Where you at, Ben? That's you, buddy. Deladama dribbled right around him. Now it's Wangu. Far side. Jones has got to do some work, and so does Joe Shank with a tremendous save as Wangu put some pace into that one. And Joe Shank able to tip it up over the crossbar. That was a shot on goal and a cruiser on the counterattack from the Muskies, and they have earned a corner kick.
What's short?
I do have 11, so now that's okay.
So you're good. There you go.
Deladema will go out to take it. Drives it in low. Deflected. Deflected again. Offside. And yeah, you can't just stay there. Jones with a quick restart. Finds Pedro. Up ahead to Braden Cox. Cox stolen away from him. There's Green. Nice pass up ahead for Pedro. Braden Cox. Nice ball through. Pedro mishit the pass. Was going to try for a cross-field pass for Alsop. Couldn't quite get into it. The field is in tremendous shape, wouldn't you say? For this time of year, never been better, honestly. This is a long ball over the top. Clayton Miller is there. Pressed into action as he has come on, and Grant and Miller combine. Taken back by Campuzano. Riggs slots one through nicely, and really Byer should have done more with it as he was in on goal. Shank, as it is, able to pick it up no problem. Wangu was offside, so didn't play it and allowed it to roll through to Shank, who will snatch it up and now send him long. 29 minutes left to play, I think. No. Math is hard. I'm going to wait. Think about that. 25 minutes left to play. Cameron, that was a bad choice. Tried to get it all the way through everybody in the midfield. Gave it up. Back on the front foot come the Muskies. And Joe Shank with another good save. That was a big one. I was worried because, you know, we gave that one away. Bad pass. And then that could have been a new way we discovered there.
No.
To do something unmentionable.
Joe says
No. Not today. Not on Joe Shank's watch. Again, Shank comes out for it. Good communication with the defenders.
it can, even a tie can determine.
Shank goes long, finds the head of Pedro. Green, nice settle. Oh, good ball over the top. Alsop in a foot race. Vota had a little bit of a lead on him. Played it back to English. And here it comes. And it hit the AI camera. That is the most unlikely of events. Might have to recalibrate. And out for a corner? Yeah. All right, let's see if this is the chance for the SaberCats to break through. Pedro will take it. There's an air, there's a sense of impending opportunity. Pedro, arm up. Oh, just beyond the head of Beachel. Green gets a foot on it. Another foot on it. Still in play. Here's Pedro holding it in.
Back post, DDT!
Oh, Pedro slips around the defender. Chipped away from him. And spinning away now and sending it clear is Gigstead. And back on the counterattack come the Muskies. Rolled through. Aaron Jones pokes it aside and stops the attack. Substitution comes in. Owen Bishop, the freshman from De Pere, Wisconsin.
Checking in for the Muskies, number 17, Owen Bishop.
Chipped inside. Wangu takes it. Gets it on the right foot. Slams it into Beachel. Bishop slides the ball through for Alsop, who's in a foot race. And out of play. That's pressure from Alsop. Forces the mistake, and the throw in for the SaberCats keeps the attack alive. Here's Pedro carrying it into the box. And out for another corner kick, the 8th of the ball game for the SaberCats, if the scoreboard is correct. And I have no reasons to doubt it. Maybe the 9th. All right, Pedro. Grant Brock was there, popped up by a defender, still in play, and now out of play for another corner kick, but this time on the other side. So Pedro will run to the far side.
Run, Pedro, run!
Run, Pedro, run. Actually, save your energy. All right, buddy. You got this. Is it Paolo? Is it Pablo? Is it Pedro? Nobody knows.
He scores now.
Ooh! Grant was there. Will Alsop wins it just outside his reach. SaberCats trying to contain. It's Cameron Beachel that wins it back. Here's Bishop. Bishop misplayed it. Went right between his feet. And this is an awkward place. Wangu tries to chip him and does. Shank got caught out. Shank got caught out. That was a pretty impressive little roundhouse that he just did. So the ball came over the top. Shank had to make that judgment call as to whether or not it was going to make it into his box or not. It didn't. And then he hesitated instead of just slamming through. And that was just enough of a seam for Wangu to chip it over his head and into the back of the goal. So that's the kind of goal that Coach was talking about, I feel like. It just was really against the run of play, which has been predominantly SaberCats in possession. And yet, as many times as they've knocked,
11, Dunya Wangu.
Miller inside for Bishop. His pass is a short one. Miller plays it back to Shank. Beachel, nice header. Clayton Miller got a foot on it. And Clayton Beachel comes over to clean it up, sends it up high. Also picks it up and goes with it. Sends himself to the flag. Left side, and a foul called with a grab of the shirt by Dominic Myers, back into the game, already playing on a yellow card. And so Aaron Jones will have everybody line up on the far side. There is offside on these things, so they have to kind of respect where the defense lines it up. Curled in there. Green was there and headed over the top by Davis Toller. And so that's going to be another corner kick opportunity for the SaberCats. Whew. 11? Good grief. Nobody on the end of it. Here's Braden trying to track it down. Can't get there in time. Aaron Jones has got all the work to do here. And does plenty. Earns a goal kick. Man, he was all alone back here on the back line, and there were two Muskies attacking him, so he did well to win the goal kick, coming over from the other side of the defense. And I think we might have a timeout. There's a Deladema is holding his mouth like he got hit. I think they're checking on him. Now they say restart. Here goes Shank. Goal kick goes long and into the middle. Trickles through untouched. Wangu sends it into the middle. Riggs. Far side. A little too strong. Jones heads it away. Flag goes up offside. Long ball for Pedro. Trying to make something happen. Force an awkward touch or a mishit. Clayton Miller intercepts that one. Sends it back for Beachel, who sends it all the way back. Shank. Back to Beachel. He's got Miller up ahead. Finds him with a man coming on. Quickly for Alsop. Now Alsop's double team. Splits him. Finds Miller. Well done here to solve the pressure in the midfield. And that'll give the SaberCats an offensive opportunity as Jones with the ball at his feet. Bishop rolls it on for him. Aaron carrying it forward. Blocked out of bounds. And that gives the SaberCats an opportunity to substitute. And the starters back in for the SaberCats as David Johnson, Robbie Lemon, and Matty Ribeiro will retake the field along with Aaron Priester for the Muskies.
Robbie Lemon and number 8, Matty Ribeiro.
Justin Kane will come out along with Braden Cox, Will Alsop, and Clayton Miller for the SaberCats. Throwing on the far side. Jones throws it in. Lemon sends it back to Jones. Jones into the box. Cleared away. Cameron Beachel. Aaron Jones. And a Muskie goes down. They're going to call a foul? On who? Cameron says, I'm making a soccer move and a guy comes into me. That's not a foul. I was doing a thing. But sir, I was doing my thing. It's not my fault he ran into my knee. Yeah. Well, you can't use all the soccerese, you know, the people listening, they don't know all that. I got to put it in plain English. Southbound Amtrak. Amtrak takes the lead. Grant Brock deflects it. Jones to Beachel. Across for Johnson. David brings it ahead. Stolen away from him. And clipped out of play by David. It's just a little one. Just a 3-car Amtrak. Priester. Goes through to Wangu. Cleared away by Ribeiro. Finds Pedro. And out for a goal kick. Need a little pressure. Get that ball back. Got to break through. Jones wins it for the SaberCats. Green steps on it, back to Jones. Aaron carrying it forward, trying to do an offensive overload with Aaron coming in from the back line. Courtesy of Grant Brock's defense. And Maddie steals it away. Pressure coming. Pressure means nothing to Maddie, if you noticed. He doesn't mind. Maddie eats pressure for breakfast. Grant Brock. If there was like the definition of unfazed, it would be Grant Brock. Unfazed by anything. Oh, look at that. Cameron. A little nifty. Verdi's cross is a good one. Still alive. Now it's sent across goal. Maddie's on it. Maddie drives it in low. Pedro's there to scoop it up. This is it. This is it. Oh, come on. Just couldn't get any mustard on that one. Oof. He slid it wide in order to make himself some space. Got the space he was looking for. Just the tiniest of seams in the defense. And was able to produce a shot, but just not, once again, not with enough power to defeat English in goal. And now the Muskies trying to develop a counter. SaberCats need this goal. This would be a good result with a tie or a win here today. And good momentum going into Saturday. That's the kind of thing we're looking for. Pedro back to Maddie. Those guys have what we call chemistry. Clipped on, but the play on, says the official. David. Oh! Up off the chest and potentially other ineligible body parts, unmentionably. Green is there. He's onside. And the shot is deflected. It'll be a corner kick for the SaberCats. Another corner kick. How many corner kicks can you have without scoring a goal? That's what I think. The answer is 12 so far, but that doesn't mean this isn't the one. Okay, come on now, Donnell. Glass half full here. Come on. Oh, that's a good one. Grant's there. Heads it into the ground just over the crossbar. Are you kidding me? How do you head the ball into the ground and it still pops over the bar? Like, really? I couldn't do that if I tried. Man, did you see how he jumped for that one, though? Maddie steps into this one. Beachel gets a head on it. It's there. Oh, and English again able to snag it before it gets into the goal. Cameron got his head to it. He has a bunch of goals that way in his career and even in this season. And this is a bit of a shank, I think. It's going to stay in play. Priester able to head it forward. And now carried on by Owen Bishop. Stolen away by Ben Bishop, our Bishop. Ben fouled in the midfield. And Porter Gigstead getting a word in. It's where the Ben Bishop was fouled, not where the Ben Bishop landed. So you gotta back that up. Here goes Aaron Jones. He can score from anywhere. Oh, headed in. Maddie's there, and so is English. My goodness, how many chances today? This has got to be like an exercise in futility. The old drop kick. You ever do the drop kick, Danelle? Yeah. I'm not quite sure what the advantage is, but there's probably one. Maddie one times into the box. Just over the head of Aaron Jones. Robbie Lemon also circling like a shark. I hear it when I see Robbie doing that. Don't you hear it? Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Let's do it. Grant Brock a little too calmly. Probably should have just gone wide with it. Justin Kane back in for the Muskies, and he'll go in for Deladema, who's not super anxious to leave the ball game.
Checking in for the
Actually, no, they're going to realign, and so, yeah, no, it is Deladema. Cameron working for it. Joe Green gets a foot to it. Ben Bishop. Ribeiro wins it for the SaberCats. Look at that. Good footwork. Sent in low. Wangu dribbling with it in the box. Clayton gets a foot to it. Maddie scuffed it. Nice ball, smartly through. Now sent across the face of goal. Nobody there for the Muskies. Aaron Jones there for the SaberCats. Sends it ahead, looking for Joe Green. Joe Green dispossessed. Now rolled back in. And Ben Bishop is fouled. I was going to say Ben Bishop surprisingly not fouled, but then he was traditionally fouled. All right, quick restart. Jones, this is a great long ball. Maddie's running on, pressuring the defender, and he sends it across. Hey, that's our van. Don't do that. Respect the van. Referee critical of Ribeiro's style on the throw-in. Ooh, that was a good throw-in. See that one? That was like a knuckleball. No rotation. Dangerous play called for the high kick on Wangu. That's about the 17th of those, but the first one called. What was that? Oh, Green heads it down into the box. And English is there again. Lemon threatening, forcing him to pick it up. 6 minutes. 6 minutes to tie it up. What is it? Oh, it's a violation, a time violation. The keepers this year can only hold the ball for, what is it, 6 seconds? I think it's a 6-second clock, and the violation will give the SaberCats a free kick right at the top of the box. Woo! Interesting. And so now a discussion ensues. Cornejo making a point. I don't know what it is. It wasn't his foul, so he's in there with some commentary. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look how deep they've got to go. The wall is going to be right there. Is this direct or indirect? We'll see if he raises his hand. I think what is it? If he raises his hand, it's direct. So another option would be for Pedro to roll it on for Aaron. That may be what they do. Yeah, it's got to be indirect, because if it was direct, then it would be a PK, right? Because inside the box. Aaron drives it into the wall. Wangu got a piece of it. David Johnson there to contain. Oh, and he's just unable to get past. And that one nearly came into the booth. Everyone's okay. Is everyone okay? All right, everyone's okay. Aubrey Davis nearly took one to the face just then. Maddie Ribeiro. But
in the schnoz.
Yeah. That was a good opportunity, but it was just too many defenders in the way to block it down. Out of play. Good play by Aaron Jones to win the throw-in, but right away counterattacking are the Muskies. Man, if you track time of possession, the SaberCats sure have had the advantage today. And if you counted opportunities, we certainly had more opportunities. But the score just not in our favor right now. As the crossbar, the post, and the goalie have done their jobs to keep us out today. Wangu driving it coast to coast. Grant Brock is there. Nice challenge, patiently wins it back. And now Aaron Jones counterattacking. Goes long for Lemon. Pedro. Robbie. Throw in.
Oh, it just hit the kid.
What happened?
It just hit the kid when it went out.
It hit a kid?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's older. He's fine.
Oh. No children have been hurt. Don't worry. Everybody calm down.
It just hit.
What was the deal? Oh, we're adjusting the clock. Okay. Aaron throws it in. Cameron is there, running onto it. What happened? We misplayed it. Something happened. And now David Johnson tracking it down. Grant Brock slides it back for Clayton Beachel. And out wide for Aaron Jones. The captain carries it forward and now into the midfield. He'll keep on going as long as he can. Sends it ahead for Lemon. Lemon in low. Joe Green! Blast the ball into space.
We should have 9 points now.
Well, he hit that one with some authority.
That one had mustard.
That one had mustard. You're right. That one had mustard.
Checking in for the Muskies, number 14, Bram Dalamina, and number 28, Darwin Cat.
Matt English has had a good game and goal for the Muskies today. Clean sheet so far. SaberCats have been attacking pretty diligently throughout the game. We need to activate Pablo mode. No sense of urgency whatsoever right now from the Muskies, who are trying to kill every second off the clock they can. Clinging to a 1-goal margin. Long throw into the box. Popped up in the air. And again, still loose in the box. Grant Brock gets a deflected clearance. Now Robbie Lemon arcs one over his head. And out of play for a SaberCats throw in. Maddie and Davin working it on the near sideline. Misplayed by Ribeiro. No attack from the left wing there from the Muskies, and so Schenk rolls it on to the feet of Aaron Jones, who will dribble the ball all the way up the field. And now David Johnson switches fields, looking for Pedro. Pedro out wide for Robbie Lemon. He's got Green inside along with Pedro and Maddie. Robbie works it ahead. Green positions himself top of the box. Ben Bishop. Bishop's it over the top of the bar. Yeah. What do you call them? Finishing drills? Yeah. Send them all to finishing school. I don't know how that'll help. Walking around with books on their head and whatnot. Learning where to place the silverware.
1 minute remaining in the second half.
1 minute in the ball game. Come on, SaberCats. We've scored in the last minute. I've seen it happen. There's no reason we shouldn't. Matty Ribeiro earned one today. Earned another one just then. Come on, Matty. Come on, Matty. Out wide for Green. Oh, that's a good ball. Here's Joe Green. Man, we are just lead-footed today. Oh, look at this. This is some gamesmanship here from the goalkeeper. Well, I don't want that ball. I'd like to have the other ball. Now he'll stop the clock, so.
Side on, Jordan. Side on, Brom. Gotta win it here, Blue.
Sent to the near sideline. And out of play. 20 seconds. Pedro. Fouled. Quick restart.
10.
Inside.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
David
4,
Johnson felt like he had to
3,
go for it with time
2,
expiring.
1.
And really, just an unlucky result today from the crossbar and the post and the goalkeeper and every other element today kind of conspiring against the SaberCats, but they certainly have a lot to build on. It was a fun game. That was a bit of a barn burner. It was a lot of possession for the SaberCats, but in the end, it is a cheeky goal from Wangu, who chipped the keeper on a counterattack, and the Muskies come away with a win. We will be back on Saturday. As it is currently, the projected game time temperature starts with a 4, and so that's going to be a fun day. We'll have the parkas out again on Saturday. And so we will be back for the final home game on Saturday. Don't miss it. For SaberCats Athletics and the world's finest event staff, my name is Matt Davis. Have a great night.